In this video, I'm going to demonstrate the use of the universal curette in numbers 29 and 30, buccal and lingual. So first thing I would do is sit at 8 o'clock positioning. I would grasp the curette same as the Explorer with the modified pen grasp. My fulcrum, which will rest 2 to 3 teeth away, but except unlike the Explorer, the curette has is double bladed, so it's very similar in use, but there are a couple differences on how you would choose the correct working end. So first, there are 3 different ways that you can choose the correct working end. First, you can insert the toe third of the UC in the interproximal space in the distal, and the lower shank should be parallel to the vertical axis of the tooth, and the functional shank should be up and over the occlusal plane of the molar. The incorrect positioning would be like this, and the lower shank would hug the tooth. Another way you can see if you have the correct working end, the UC is double bladed, so it has the inner blade, the outer blade, and the face. So you could see when going towards the mesial, the face should hug the surface of the tooth. Another thing is that you can determine if you have the correct working end by knowing the inner and outer blades. So the blade that is closer to the shank or the handle is the inner blade, and the other one is the outer blade. One thing that helps is remembering that the inner blade is used for the distal surface of the tooth, and the outer blade is used to scale the mesial, lingual, and buccal surfaces of the tooth. So first, I am going to position, my fulcrum is 2 to 3 teeth away. I'm going to position my curette at 80 degrees, and to insert the blade into the gingiva, I'm going to drop the blade almost at 0 degrees, insert, and then get it back up at 80 degrees. So then I would start scaling side to side, side to side, side to side, pivot, roll, up, down, take it out. Again, at number 29, I have my blade at the distal buccal line angle. I drop it at 0 degrees, insert the blade, and open it back up at 80 degrees, and side to side, pivot, roll, side to side, pivot, roll, side to side, pivot, roll, up, down, take it out. So now I'm going to continue, and the buccal surface going towards the mesial, number 30. Side to side, 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 side to side. Now I'll start pivoting and rolling, pivot, roll, side to side, pivot, roll, side to side, pivot, roll, side to side, pivot, roll, up, down, down. Same thing on number 29, side to side, side to side. I will start pivoting and rolling sooner since this is a smaller surface. Pivot, roll, up, down, up, down. Okay. Now I'm going to continue with the lingual surfaces. I'm going to use my mirror to help me see, and I will determine if I have the correct working end. The toe third with the face wraps around the tooth, starting at the distal buccal line angle, dropping my handle at 0 degrees, inserting it, taking it back up, and up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Same thing at number 29, dropping my handle, inserting it, bringing it back up, down, pivot, roll, down, pivot, roll, up, down, down. Now going towards the mesial. Side to side, side to side, side to side, side to side, pivot, roll, side to side, pivot, roll, side to side, pivot, roll, up, down, down. Again with number 29. Side to side, pivot, roll, side to side, pivot, roll, side to side, pivot, roll, up, down,